me, that is an enormous incident in the background. We have got a big red flag situation going on here. There's flames in the back. Frame say, but we were confirmed it'll be cleared up pretty soon. Ogiwara, he is absolutely not going to take this line down, and it is Ikegami coming through at turn 8. Don't take it.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya, jumpa lagi dengan Jupitan Satria di channel Bukaan Pengawal. Apa kabar teman-teman dan para pecinta balap motor di tanah air? Semoga kalian semua selalu dalam keadaan baik dan sehat. Sebelumnya saya ucapkan marhaban ya Ramadan buat teman-teman semua. Selamat menunaikan ibadah puasa Ramadan 1446 Hijriah. Gelaran Asia Talent Cup tahun 2025 sudah memasuki putaran pertama teman-teman. Asia Talent Cup termasuk ajang pembibitan pembalap muda berbakat yang diselenggarakan oleh Dorna Sport teman-teman. Seri pembuka Asia Talent Cup tahun 2025 berlangsung di sirkuit Chang Buriram, Thailand, Sabtu dan Minggu tanggal 1 sampai tanggal 2 Maret 2025. Untuk musim 2025, Indonesia akan diwakili oleh 4 pembalap muda berbakat teman-teman. Mereka adalah Nelson Gairoli, Alvaro Heta Mahendra, Bradley Ayatullah, dan juga Davino Britani. Race 1 di lap pertama terjadi insiden atau crash parah yang melibatkan 2 pembalap Indonesia teman-teman. Red flag dikibarkan, balap pun sempat dihentikan dan dilakukan start ulang. Akibat kejadian ini, race yang sedianya sebanyak 15 putaran dikurangi menjadi hanya 10 lap saja teman-teman. Nah, siapa pembalap dari Indonesia yang tersisa di race ini? Seperti apa aksinya? Silahkan simak dan tonton ringkasan videonya berikut ini.
Young Australians to be making ground early doors in this race.
Here's your grid then, Ikegami and Ogiwara form a Japanese 1-2 at the front, but local hero Bun Pro A will be looking to get away. Kids will chat, and in 9th place, Idaka. Now keep an eye on Idaka, because I think he's going to be pretty spectacular. Race distance, 15 laps, it's a good old one. We've got Vietnamese representation on the grid as well, with Hu Tri at the back. Idemitsu Asia Talent Cup, last year it was Zen Mitani. This year, who will it be? The red lights will come on, and when they go out, 68 kilometers of Asian Talent Cup action will rocket into life, and rocketing into P1 straight away. The number 16 from P2, it's Ogiwara, who beats his compatriot Ikegami to turn 1 first by Chip Wilrook at the front of this field, so he's come right through from the 3rd row of the grid, already up into P3. Hard braking zone, down into turn 3. Hold your breath, because this is where it could get a bit. The main contenders and characters are through, even if some of them in the background just going off the track. Elliot York.
God, what a launch from the middle of the front row from Ogiwara, number 16. He's going to get him back as well. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Coming up through turn 4, Ikegami holding the inside line, so he's going to make it through there. In wide is he into the infield section? No, he's not a throw. Turn 5 for the first time. It's Ikegami, your pole sitter, has pounced back into the lead.
We come through at the moment. It is the 14 of Ikegami and Ogiwara at the moment out front as they. Oh, we've got a red flag. Oh dear me, that is an enormous incident in the background. We have got a big red flag situation going on here. There's flames in the back. So, wow, we are going to have a red flag here. They're going to come round. They really could have come down pit lane, some of the riders there at the Batani. That's what's come up on our timing monitor. But a red flag.
Background at turn 9. The marshals are already on it. We've got a great vantage point up here. Here we go then. Hopefully all the riders are okay.
It'll be cleared up pretty soon. That's the number 7. So that is the rider on their feet, so that's good to see, and they'll be walking back, but that's the the situation is still being worked with over in the distance at turn 9, but everyone else now has passed that. So
update from the medical Ikegami, and as you mentioned, Ikegami really made a name for himself last year as a rookie.
Frame say, but we were confirmed that the race was going to be restarted after,
of course, in Moto 3, and then Zen Mitani becoming the latest whole season. So went over to Europe for the first time, did Patama, and did allow us to go racing, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So the hierarchy behind the scenes as well.
Okay, the red flag then clears a shortened race 1 restart, 10 laps at the Chang International Circuit. Revs rise, they go out, the lights are out, and we are racing. The 16, Ogiwara, has got a good start again. He did that in the first part, he gets ahead of Ikegami. 20 coming through again, Bumproe, and 24 making that by doing it this time. But it's Japan 1-2 and Thailand 3 and 4 as they come down towards turn 3 then for the first time. Hard braking, keeping neat and tidy. They got through here without problems. It's all clean and ship-shape to me.
Certainly does, through turn 3 then for the first time, and it's pretty much deja vu heading back up to turn. Initially in the race 1 start, Ikegami on the inside of Ogiwara, but the number 16 holds it for now as it gets really close through turn 4, the fast kick. That was Ayutala, who has made a fantastic start once again from outside of the top 10 on the grid.
He didn't get away badly, did he? 3 and 4, the 22 of... no, it is not. It's the 22 of Dakigan from the Philippines has come through. He's just got ahead now of the 20 of Bumproe. So we've got a couple of groups going on here. The first one is a group of 4, and the next one...
And already the top 4 breaking clear. We know how good and experienced the top 2 are in this class, especially the race leader, getting tied out between Dakigan and Bumproe.
Bumproe doing very, very as they come through the kink at 11. The 20 and the 22 are side by side. That's going to be feisty down into turn 3. Who's the latest of them all on the brakes? It's Bumproe this time around. So Dakigan goes back a place, back to the plate from the top 2, which have reversed. 3 and 4 are as they were. Then it's Ayatollah who's made an absolutely belting start from the middle of the 4th row. And 20, he's up 2 places in 6th place actually, sorry, because Ayatollah's obviously ahead of them.
It's going to be interesting to see now the riders in 3rd and 4th, Bumproe, and getting into a rhythm now, which is not what the field wanted.
Bumproe, who's got good pace, obviously got himself on the front row. And across the line they go, Ogiwara it is. Ikegami second, fastest lap of the race by Ikegami, 700ths quicker than Ogiwara at the front. Then it is Bumproe, Dakigan 4th, 5th place Ayatollah, Pratama, and 10th for Lidaka. So keep an eye on, that's your top 10. But keep an eye on Ayatollah, yeah, just making that move down towards turn 3, pushes out the 22 as well. Maybe off the Christmas card list for that one, but up he goes anyway. Badly Ayatollah coming through from that 4th row start, now into the top 4.
So Bumproe then the only other rider in the 140, number 20, who's just got to try and keep them on the radar, the top 2, the Ikegami and Ogiwara.
Ogiwara is still ahead then of Ikegami at the moment. Bumproe
as we get a nice replay, a slow-mo replay down into the final corner of Ogiwara on the 16 and Ikegami on the 14 hard on the...
He's right there. This will be interesting to see what Bumproe's lap time is when they come across the line this time around. I think it's going to be pretty quick indeed. Yeah, it is a pretty nifty lap time. 1/10 of a second quicker than your race leader and 1/2 of a second quicker than the rider in 2nd place. So it's roles reversal at the front in terms of their qualifying order. But for the moment, at least,
Ikegami tried to get the lead early doors after losing, of course, pole position and the right to be into the leads. Number 22 of Dakigan tries to make a move up the inside at turn 4, but if you're taking a narrow inside eye at turn...
Think again, more fast laps coming in at the front, so let's see what it's like this time around. It's still Ogiwara who leads the way, ahead of Ikegami, Bumproe there in 3rd, and then there's these 2, Tyler and Dakigan. Across the line we go, yeah, fastest laps all the way around, and again, it's Bumproe who's done it there on that number 20 in 3rd place. That time it was a lot more marginal.
Final sector, so just something to be aware of come the final stages of this race, but Ikegami still shadowing Ogiwara for the top, potentially why Bumproe loses a little bit of time down this long stretch from turn 1 to turn 3, but then makes it up in sector 2. What we've seen so far is around about a 10th of a second, loses a bit in sector.
Oh, no prong, almost out the seat. Deary me, just as I was about to sing his praises. We'll be there. I'll race this time around. But damn it, I don't know. He zoomed in there. Let's see what it's like across the line. It's pretty swift at the front.
He lost fractions of a second to Ogiwara, so the number 20 is pushing on here. He senses a potential first victory in the Individual Asia Talent Cup.
And what better place to do it than at home if you're Bumproe as well. In 3rd place, 4th there, just looking over the shoulder. Ayatollah checking how far Dakigan is behind. It's just under 2. The pace is there. So whether or not the time is.
Yeah, it is the part of the lap where we did mention earlier on that he was making up time. He didn't make up too much time, did a little bit of time. Doesn't matter too much, won't cost Bunproe too much time, but he is pushing on the number 20, the tyre rider. He fancies a victory on home turf, and you can't
end in the gravel trap, because that would be such a shame from the home hero who crossed the line last time around. Did lose a little bit of time. Maybe that cost that wide line at turn 9 just cost him a little bit. These two are battling. This is only over 4th though. Dakigan versus Ayatollah. Ayatollah coming up from the 4th third of the grid into the top 4 anyway is an achievement. But those two are battling, and they've got to be careful, because just behind them, Haruki the race the last time around, and he was considerably quicker. In fact, a second quicker than Ayatollah, because at the front, change of position. They tried it. Ikigami, that's his first show of the hand. Didn't quite get it done though. Back in that battle for 6th, they're going to have for 4th place. They're going to have a company in a minute from P6 and Matsuyama.
The 20, as we have a 3-rider fight for victory here in Thailand.
The fans that have stayed to watch this, well, they're being in for a treat for sure if Bunproe pulls this off. It's 2 separate battles, I can tell you, outside the commentary box window. Well, 3 separate battles, as you can see. And now Matsuyama has really got onto the back of Ayatollah and Dakigan. Where on earth is the number 12 of Ricky Henry?
Still be a fantastic podium for the number 20, but he's still not out of it just yet.
He was 7/10 slower last time around, so they've dropped the pace at the front, and I think they probably knew they needed to, but they really don't want Bunproe having a say.
Turn 5, but even more down at turn 12 for the penultimate time. Here we come down into turn 12. The 16 of Ogiwara not going to defend this time around, and Ikigami thinks better of it for a move. Kiko, final lap time.
Last lap time for the first race in the Idemitsu Asia Talent Cup, and will it be Ikigami who's going to try and make a pass on Ogiwara? He's right there. He's going to have to let the brakes off. Can't do it. Ogiwara very, very strong. A little wide, but he likes that line. We've seen that right the way through the race, and he holds.
Sweeping left-hander. He's in the slipstream. Is Ikigami? Is he going to put out and make a move?
Oh, he is.
Turn 4, he absolutely is. What a move from Ikigami. He takes the lead.
Ogiwara, he is absolutely not going to take this line down, and it is Ikigami coming through at turn 8. Don't take each other out, boys! He's lunging motorcycle racing history. If he pulls these off, I'm talking out the 14 of Ikigami. Not even Ikigami from there, but very, very defensive. Was it too defensive from Ogiwara? Not this time. Race 1 of 25 goes to Ryota Ogiwara. P2 on the grid. P1 in the race. Pole position. Skittles. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Buriram's turn 12 strikes again. That is down in a back away P2. And P3 from P3. It is Nopapong Bunproe to the end of the race.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We did mention turn 12 does